All right, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to do an intro jam here and not step on any pedals to shape my tone. I'm going to do everything with the controls on this Stratocaster. So let's get right to it. In that intro, I use this guitar to really shape my tone for that solo. Just having a somewhat aggressive setting on the amplifier, but just using the controls on the Stratocaster to really to dig in when I wanted to and to lay back. So for me, when I set up my guitar here, I'm going to have it on about 7 when I set up my sound. So I have room at that point to kick it up to 10 or go to my bridge pickup here and same setting on my amp. Go back to the neck pickup, back down those few notches. This has a nice sweet sound. So I'm on my neck pickup all the time, mostly for kind of clean stuff, clean soloing and for chording. But even with this same setting without stepping on any pedals, you go to the bridge pickup. Sounds just awesome. Has a good grit to it. And again, keeping it in that 7 range on this combo right here on your switch. And again, using the tone controls, on my neck pickup, I always have the tone control, which is the second knob right here. For me, I have just one volume for all the pickups, tone for this pickup and this pickup. So it's a huge shaping tool. So if I put the tone up on this combination here, has that classic Stratocaster sound. Same setting though, go back to the neck pickup, back it off a couple notches on the volume, and it cleans right up. In the center pickup only. And again, I really keep that that volume on 7 for 80 to 90% of everything I'm doing, and set up my amp, this wonderful Carr Mercury V amp, and my pedal board. I set everything up so it sounds fairly thick in the 7 range on my volume here, because I always want that. I don't want to necessarily have to step on a pedal to add a little bit. If I'm doing a quick run in the middle of a song, I just hit this. And it really sweetens up when you go back to the neck pickup at that point. So I got you in close, but again, with this neck pickup in this position, keeping the volume on about 7. Really nice and sweet sounding. But still, if I kick it up, it adds a little grit to it. Go to the bridge. And again, for me, I have the tone control all the way up when I'm using the neck position. And for the bridge position, I always have this back down. That's a key to my lead sound, is having this in the 3 range on my tone. When you have it all the way up, it sounds real tinty and not too pleasing. So I just always have that tone control backed off here. It gives that bridge pickup just such a great sound. Same setting without touching my amplifier or pedals. It's such a great feeling knowing you have that at your fingertips without messing with your pedal board. So have the volume at 7 is key for me in setting up my entire rig. And any amp, I use a lot of different amps and guitars, and I set everything up the same way, somewhat semi-clean on the amp, but always have that room to kick it up. On the bridge pickup, so important for my tone is having this tone down to about 3 or maybe 4 at the most, but it depends on some of the settings. So right now, if I keep the volume at 7, it has some pretty good grit to it, but when I kick it all the way up, all right, that's all I got for you today. Thanks for stopping by the channel. I just wanted to give you a brief overview because I get questions about this all the time, about my tone and how I set up my guitar. I think if you got all your controls on 10, you are just missing it. There's so much shaping you can do if you back things off a little bit and have room to kick them up, because your amplifier and your rig just blossom. They just, but it's like a light switch getting turned on, or the dimmer switch turned up brighter. So it's just a great thing to have at your fingertips. So thanks again for stopping by the channel. We'll see you on the next one.